What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Hey, T-Sippers. Y'all come on in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, baby. You can say what you want to say. These folk, boy, y'all come on in. I got something to say before we go in. Hey, Clarinetta. Salute kings and queens. Blessings. Yes, indeed, Hunty. Yes, indeed. Y'all come on in for a little bit. I'm going to try to be out here right shortly. I don't know, though. Yay, Judah. Hello. Welcome. Y'all, please. It's what, 7 people in here. Y'all come on in. You notice, I noticed some things. I told y'all not too long ago. Where everybody at? Where they at? Oh, they probably. Hey, Crystal. I'm sorry, Precious. I didn't see you. I saw you earlier, but I was still trying to. I'm really trying to get to my archives, but I just be so tied up or forget about it. But it's funny to me. I said the other day I was gonna slow down on Karmelo Anthony until something new come about, and some stuff kind of new did come to some degree. It's funny though. It's funny. I'm telling you. I told y'all some of the stuff I do and say is very intentional. Very intentional. And sometimes it bothers me that these people are getting all this attention, you know, on their platforms as if they know what they talking about. And some stuff they're really good at. And some things they just don't know. They are really picking for the subscribers to inform them or guide them or what have you. And, you know. But baby, I went on Skull Show last night. He had those attorneys, the Campbell and the Wilkerson. Hey, Cynthia, on his platform yesterday. So I contemplated, because, you know, I really don't go on, I've never been, I don't think, on Skull's platform. And, you know, my phone be tripping. So it started tripping. But I managed at the end when he was saying, okay, y'all, this is it. This is it. I ran my little ass up there. And he accepted me up. So, you know, Auntie Fee, y'all know how I am. If you've been here long enough, you know how I am. And I'm going to drop some gems. I'm going to drop some, you know, when I want something to grab feet and grow. I just talked about it. I just talked about how I want stuff to grow, so I intentionally drop them gems so that they'll take off, right? So if you've been here, you know I've been talking about why ain't nobody talking about what Hunter said about that bag. His brother grabbed the bag, and folk talking about he intentionally went in there to, you know, with the premeditated, you know, and so anyway, I brought it up to the attorneys. You know, they kind of act like, you know, either they act like they really hadn't heard that, or they act like, you know, I don't know how they act. But they was like, you know, that's something that should have been brought up, or whatever. So I intentionally dropped that because I need people to start talking about Hunter said his brother got mad, grabbed the bag, and how he gave it to him. Did he hand it to him politely since he tapped him? You know, how did he give it to him? What am I hearing people talking about today? I started laughing, but I promise some of these men, you know, they sound just like Auntie Fee in a male way because they asking him these type of questions. I heard two people bring it up today. We got to figure out about this bag, this backpack. You understand? Because it don't make no sense that Hunter confessed last year and none of his confession is being brought up. Because based on Hunter, Austin was the last person with the bag when he grabbed the bag. And from that point on, he couldn't remember nothing. He turned his head to see who was watching them about to jump this dude. And it's so funny because I can't stand when they do that now all of a sudden. And why it's doing that, I do not know. Y'all still with me? It's like every time I'm finna go in on them, it start tripping with me. Can y'all still hear me? They got this whole animated little old thing. Now these green giants and shit attacking him or about to attack him. And even this, I'm not sure how they came up with this animation. I guess, you know, they trying to piece it together because they gonna act like he dropped the bag and went to, before when he got up, he just intentionally poked him. Now, if it was 3, 4 people on him, why would he only poke one of them? I'm telling you, I'm slicing, I'm swinging with a weapon in my hand. Everybody getting touched. That's just me. He a good kid. At his age, I was slight ignorant in the head. I wasn't bad, but you know, I had kind of calmed down some, but I still had, you know, one of them dispositions like, I ain't finna play with you. Thank God for change, right? So when I saw this little animation and it had this bag, it's like, man, I'm telling you, it's either they in my mouth or they in my head. Because when he was standing up on this one, you can't see it, but he didn't have the bag. So, but based on what Hunter said last year, his brother got irritated, became aggressive, grabbed the bag, and then he starts stuttering. I don't know. I turned my head, and I didn't see the stab. Yeah. So I said, I'm gonna show a little of these people, and you know, it's funny. I just don't like that they don't give real credit, you know, because who gonna sound like they came up with this? Because these people don't give credit to people when they hear something and say, you know, I heard Auntie Fee, that lady, I don't know her, but I heard her on Sko Show, and she brought up about that bag, and ain't nobody been talking about what Hunter said about that bag. I appreciated, you know, growing, getting feet and growing, but damn, you can't say where you heard it from? Because y'all wasn't talking about that bag, baby. Y'all was still talking about the bleachers in the trash can. I had moved on because, you know, I don't keep like talking about it and we ain't getting nothing from it. You understand? Well, what we getting from it? Y'all keep saying it over and over and over. So they're showing him sitting down in this little animation. The Jolly Green Giants. 4 of them. This is that man's account. That's what he saw. He saw 4 of them. Now, I don't know who did this. I saw this on Smash the Topic. Shout out to Smash. But I don't know who created this AI animation. You follow me? Let me cut this down. So, because I don't know it and I don't necessarily agree with him jumping up, because the guy who is talking never said he saw Carmelo Anthony jump up and poke him. He never said that. So I don't quite understand why the illustration is showing that now. However, we're going to touch bases with some people who are mentioning the bag today. And then we're going to go back and listen, and however long, because it's a long recording. It's a long video with some details in it. Depends on how y'all show auntie y'all support with the like button. And, excuse me, oh man, I deleted all them other bags. And supporting the platform. Because I done already been live on Trump, baby. And so I could rest on Karmelo. But, so listen. Right there, he's sitting down. Them big old boys. I hate I didn't catch it when the big old boys was... It showed them walking to him. Like they making the ground shake. Boom, 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 boom. You know how the heavy ass feet and shit.
That it's those four. Oh, okay. So they come up, they surround them, and it's an immediate moment of not even a few seconds of pause.
You see, can y'all see how they got him? Look at him. How they got him walking. Like this is how they came to him. I said, Lord, if this right here is true, how they marched up. I know it. I mean, it's just somebody did this illustration. Because we know they came up the side passing the bleachers. They wasn't on the field. You know, we do know that. But I said, woo-wee, if that's how they was kind of, that's very intimidating, isn't it? That's very intimidating. What really happened at the track meet? One witness claims Karmelo was confronted by multiple individuals. We do know they were linebackers because that's what the coach solicited to help with the female track meet. If that ain't intimidating, I don't know what is. Okay? Let's listen.
Then that's when they jump. And
so they actually did jump him.
Yeah, it wasn't just no touch. It wasn't just all that moment. Yeah, it was a push. It was all kind of things. But Austin pushed, Hunter hit, and then everybody swung. But at the same time,
so it's more than the twins that got some licks on. So it showed that.
See how it showed him going back to Stabb and dropping the bag.
Okay. And you have the light bright boy here, and you have the darker boy here.
Okay.
I think that's what I remember.
So he didn't have the bag until...
That's where they were. One was going up and down.
He gave him the bag.
Kind of pushing or whatever he was doing. Austin and Hunter was in front. So where they're talking about grabbing bags, Hunter actually said that I grabbed his bag.
Right.
That it's those four. Okay. So they come up, they surround them, and it's an immediate moment of not even a few seconds of pause. Then that's when they jump. And so
they actually did jump him.
Yeah, it wasn't just no touch. It wasn't just all that moment. Yeah, it was a push. It was all kind of things. But Austin pushed, Hunter hit, and then everybody swung. But at the same time,
so it's more than the twins that got some licks on. So it showed that in the video.
Yes, in the video. So again, you got Hunter in the middle.
Okay.
And you have the light bright boy here, and you have the darker boy here.
Okay.
I think that's what I remember. So I have to go back and think about it. But that's where they were. One was going up and down while they were talking and kind of pushing or whatever he was doing. Austin and Hunter was in front. So where they're talking about grabbing bags, Hunter actually said that I grabbed his bag.
Right.
That it's those four.
Okay.
So they come up, they surround them, and it's an immediate moment of not even a few seconds of pause. Then that's when they jump. And so
they actually did jump him.
Yeah, it wasn't just no touch. It wasn't just all that moment. Yeah, it was a push. It was all kind of things. But Austin pushed, Hunter hit, and then everybody swung. But at the same time,
and Hunter was there first.
That got some licks on. So It showed that in the video.
Yes, in the video. So again, you got in the middle,
Okay.
and you have the light bright boy here, and you have the darker boy here.
Okay.
I think that's where I remember. So I have to go back and think about it. But that's where they were. One was going up and down while they were talking, and kind of pushing or whatever he was doing. Austin and Hunter was in front.
Hey,
So
baby.
where they're talking about grabbing bags, Hunter actually said that I grabbed his bag.
Right.
That it's those four.
Okay.
So they come up, they surround them, and it's immediate moment of not even a few seconds of pause. Then that's when they jump.
I get it.
And
So
it
they
was,
actually did jump him.
yeah, it wasn't just no touch. It wasn't just all that moment. Yeah, it was a push. It was all kind of things. But Austin pushed, Hunter hit, and then everybody swung. But at the same
So
time,
it's more than
Karmelo,
so it's more than the twins that got some licks.
So that's him getting out the attack. See, I know that this not right because he didn't run out the he ran down them steps. But it's just trying to give you a gist of what happened that night. So yeah, I get it. I understand, but you know, they just gonna give somebody else credit. They gonna give them support. They gonna send them cash apps. They gonna pat them on the back, and all they are doing is repeating what I said on Scotia. That's it. That's all. Because no one has really been talking about what Hunter said about the bag and how did that get omitted in the trial when it was already a confession in place. That's it. That's all. But they talking about it now. Oh baby, I heard old boy say we gotta. I heard a bishop talking about the bag and Hunter. I said, okay, let's go. But Lord, I mean, can't y'all not give some credit? It's kind of flattering, but then it's kind of insulting also. You know, but I do want it to grow feet, and I want to, yeah, let me see if I can go back to here.
Whatever his name, he always doing all that talking. He was saying something. Kid was sitting down on the phone, minding his own business. We got enough fact to know this here. Watch that, cause I don't need no truth. Don't need no help.
Truth don't need no help.
He had to walk up to him.
I'm trying to catch you where he was talking about the bag.
And we know that if he wanted some trouble, he wouldn't have sat down. He would have
Fact.
stood up. We know he didn't want no trouble. These are things I'm trying to lay out. We know he wasn't the one that initiated. They said when they found him guilty, you can't say self-defense and you caused the problem. How did he cause the problem? Because he's sitting on a tent that wasn't healed. That make him cause the problem. Where did the problem come in? The problem came in when you said, get from under tent in. If you don't, I'm going to move you myself and I'm going to put my hands up. That's the problem. The problem came in when he decided that he wanted to take it in his own hand to move this kid from under. When you seen that he wasn't going to move, why you didn't go get no authority?
Yeah, I'm trying to catch you when he was talking
Why
about
nobody said, well, Austin,
Hunter.
you
Oh yeah,
even
acting like they were superior to him.
even what's his
And I do
name?
believe he acted in self-defense, and we need to bring justice to Karmelo Anthony.
Yeah, Secret, whoever. Secret
Can I
said
say
he even
something?
brought up. I think I heard him bring up Hunter in the bag.
One thing the Bible said, what dawn and dark come to light.
That's right.
Let's hear, watch this here. How Jeff really talk. Y'all can't fool me. A fruit, one man throw it away. Cause you're not even, we not
What you get. Or what you
do something. You gotta fix it up. You gotta make it look like you're the good guy. He was out there too plain. He was out there too naked. And so
There was some hardcore receipts on the. This wasn't about.
but watch here. So what do black people do? I'm just being honest. You don't forgive Austin. You don't forgive Karmelo. You ain't a Christian. You lying. And he didn't forgive him. Let me tell you why. Because he had an
Oh
opportunity
no, he didn't forgive
to
him.
shock the world.
No, I'm
Just
saying he
that-
said that he said he forgave him at the beginning because he knew his son was a bully. And then he tried to come back and act like his feelings was hurt when he went to that. And he went in there in peace. That's a lie. You forgave in the beginning because you knew your son started it. But then the table started turning when they started advising y'all that Hunter could be charged for his brother's murder. And so when y'all hear me say he couldn't lose one to the grave and one to the penal system, that's why I let y'all hear the other day where that trial attorney talked about Hunter could be charged and whoever else was involved for his brother's murder because they initiated it. And because it was with the stand your ground law and no duty to retreat, if it's 2 or 3, then they all will be charged with Austin's murder. So then they had to switch stuff up and start really going in, and he had to pull his apology back. Initially, he was taking ownership of his bully son. Then he reneged on it. Like, all I needed for y'all to do was apologize. But you're not going to apologize for raising bullies? Because none of this would have happened if your sons wasn't bullies. But hold on, I'm trying to hear old Bishop go in on that.
Talking about you see straight facts evidence. In this case, it's a possibility. You can, from a Christian perspective, I say God will give him glory. He forgave me. Jeff, I know you didn't see this video. You didn't forgive, man. You had opportunity. I
He was faking the front.
Y'all had, the world had an opportunity. Even though a young man you feel like taking life, you could have gave him life. You could have woke him up. You can't help him by saying this is what you get. You need life. You need. That's not how you help him.
Knowing good and well your son started it.
This young man, what if he made a mistake? What if he did it out of fear? What if he didn't mean it? God look at the intent, but don't call it.
Check the heart.
Y'all know this baby's not a murder. Y'all stop playing. Use people.
God check the heart.
What we say, you gonna try to twist it. You're going to try to make this young lady look bad. You're going to try to say we playing a race card. It's not a race card. Let me tell you what it is. It was a race setup, but we don't have to put a race card. We've been suffering for years. We've been getting injustice for years.
Absolutely.
It's not a race card.
Oh, yeah. And Bishop, I don't know if he listened to me. I don't know. Somebody do, because he repeated everything. Not everything, but he even repeated. And y'all know I've been saying for over a year that the Stand Your Ground is in the books, but it wasn't created for us. So I started laughing, boy, because I said, I hear me all over this.
And we're saying that sometimes give him
but it's all good.
Trial. Black folks won't be so upset if y'all did it the right way.
Facts.
The black folks won't be so upset. Black folks are not racist. We're more than compassion folk, but we got some racist white folks that regardless. When you say hang that nigger, when you say you get a rope around his neck, when you say take like that's racist. Watch this. Black folks are tired. We're tired. We're tired of our own kind selling us out. We're tired of people
absolutely
that when other people get in a situation, they get a deal. And they straight up, I'm talking about, you see straight facts evidence. In this case, it's a possibility. You can see it. It's a possibility that this kid didn't mean to take him out. Let me prove it.
It's a possibility that it wasn't his knife. Okay. But I'm finna get to that.
He said, is he all right? If he intent, he didn't even know that he stuck him in the heart. He didn't know. Intent, he didn't know. Then he said he twisted the knife. This was his daddy told him. Say he stuck it and twisted it. Y'all play too much.
No, I'ma stick it and twist it.
Let me say
I'ma stick it and twist it. Y'all, Lord.
This for all the people. This young lady been coming, and I think God led you. You hear me? God allowed you to be bold enough because you're going to get criticized. I got to tell the truth. He had a bully attitude. If you don't know what bullying is, he said they bought and called. You say you're a man of God. You wasn't even man enough to come back and say, well, they lied on that. We need to straighten that up. They did that. I'm saying he just touched him. Listen, when you know, somebody said, then why did he have that blade at the track meet? Listen, he didn't have it to go look for no trouble. That might be something he keep with him. That might be something he use to clean his cleat with. Y'all trying to make it look like he went to school with a
And he
knife
wasn't the
just
only
kill
one there
somebody.
with one.
Y'all so evil. Y'all so wrong. Y'all ain't right. And
Let me.
all the Caucasian folk that agree with that, you just doing it because it's your skin color. You know it. You know that's the God and the truth. That white lady named Kelly, she got the devil in her. You know, y'all just doing that. Y'all not waiting it out. They said, what if it was flip? I'm standing for what's right, even if it was, watch out, it was a white kid kill a black birthday. But I want them to think we just said 10
Yeah,
Staying on
let me
top
go
of
on
all
to
your
the
credit
other
card
one because
benefits shouldn't feel like
I should have
a
wrote
massive
down the
headache.
time where I heard
Cards
him
out.
say it.
my hands up. That's the problem. The problem came in when he decided that he wanted to take it in his own heat. And however you look at a touch, y'all stop saying he came up there and touched him and that said that was it. That touch led to something. You can he admit his brother say he snatched his bag.
There we go.
You know, I hate that he did that to you, but you put your hands on that young man. You touched him, and however you look at a touch, y'all stop saying he came up there and touched him and that said that was it. That touch led to something. You can touch somebody like that, and we finna go at it. You think he came up there, light touch him, heavy touch, and that was it? Y'all play too much. Y'all stop playing. You know why they want to make it look like that? Because they want to keep the people in the mind that he was a good kid and he didn't do nothing but trying to tell this guy to move, and he told him I didn't want to fight. You know why they let his brother testify? They smart. That lawyer wasn't nothing because it would have contradict everything that we said. All they had to do was ask him a few questions. Did he
And didn't I say that, y'all?
snatch the bag? Do you know if you take my property and you snatch something from me, rob me, I can defend my property? You know,
Absolutely.
forget self-defense. If you snatch
Absolutely.
something of mine, I have the right. If they kill a boy for running
So when I
out,
said I wanted it to grab legs and grow, that's exactly what I did. So when I went on Scott's platform and I planted that seed, dropped them gems, got it in their head, started making people thinking about it, and then the next day, that's how the story is growing. We can't forget about what Hunter said, because Hunter admitted everything in the beginning. And he couldn't get on the stand, like I said, during trial, because he would have exposed himself and his brother. Period. Let me get to the other guy who said it, and then I'm on to some more stuff. Let me, because, if you don't come in and let folk remind folk where they heard this from, people will come back and be telling you what they done heard said on somebody's platform, knowing good and damn well they done already heard me say this
Brady material.
last
No
year.
motion for discovery sanction.
No records on you. Subpoena records on that federal judge.
Does anybody remember that? And y'all starting to believe those lies out there. Think for yourself.
They're hearing too
Brothers
much
and
stuff.
sisters.
People are changing the
Think
narratives.
for yourself. Magnetar for the $5. Thank you, Magnetar, for the $5. Magnetar said, I was just protecting myself. He put his hands on me.
Oh yeah, he played that
Wasn't
tape.
guilty.
He
And
played
that
the
he
tape where it was he enhanced the audio where you could clearly hear Karmelo. And I know we've been heard it, but I guess you needed to hear him say, I'm guilty. I mean, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. I know. Yeah, let me play that part. This is why.
this side of the coin and of the river that still fight for Karmelo and believe that Karmelo Anthony is innocent, just like you guys, a lot of you guys, to uncover these lies. And I'm gonna tell you something, they're irrefutable. Shout out to the Toria Experience here for the ladies. Stuff. And I'm gonna show you guys what he said. For those that are spreading this vicious rumor that he just admitted to being guilty, No, he didn't.
Nope.
He actually said he wasn't guilty.
He sure did.
And that he was protecting himself.
He said that. So I don't know how
That's what
people...
he admitted to the cops. Yes, I'm not alleged I did it, but I was protecting myself and I know I'm not guilty.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
That is what he said.
So if you're going to repeat what he said, repeat the whole thing. You haters. You black coons. You self-hating blacks.
Black coons.
You house ninjas. You racist whites. You confused blacks. You racist non-blacks.
They let them, folk be letting them change the narrative. Instead of keeping them solid on what they said, stop their asses from moving the
How about you
goalposts.
pull up the video? For starters. Just so we can start the tone off correctly.
Let's
How
go.
about you do that? Yeah.
You can't try me, no captivity. Crazy. I know it's hard to understand me. Respect me, but speak reality. I'm focused though, please don't ask where my mind be. It's about the community. But when life slides, present, appreciating the way that I like it. 50 shades of me. Hell no, I'm not a sinner, God bless me. No captivity. Freezy, believe me out here.
As a matter of fact, should I do that in real time? Should I do that in real time so y'all can actually understand the severity of this?
Do it in real time, because I got to go.
Maybe I will. You know what? Hold on.
People got to pay attention and stop moving every time somebody give them something different that they done made up. Stick with the facts. Did anyone want to hear the police read? Nope. Nope. I asked about that too. Nobody heard it. I mean, he wasn't supposed to talk to a minor without one, and he was supposed to stop it. When he started talking, he should have paused him and told him, let me read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Nope. So whatever he said, they should have objected to that as well. Should have never been admissible. Nope. Nope. It got to be a retrial. I mean, the motion is in place. I hope they hit their asses with a whole bunch, just beat them all upside the head with reasons for a new trial. And he needs to recuse himself. They messed up big time. What happened to him? So hold on. Let me go back. Because I got somewhere bigger. Oh, man. I did it on this one. Hold on. I was trying to reboot my system. And hold on. Yep, no, I didn't hear that. They should have played that. If they have it in evidence, it should be on the recording of his police cam. Right? It should be on the police cam. If he handled his business correctly. But who knows? It's the cover-up. It's all a cover-up. I mean, again, Hunter confession in the beginning on his 2 interviews. He confessed. He confessed. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this taken off. Make sure. And then the mama is admitting that her boys were bullies. Stuff. It's typically Hunter. with a bad attitude and disposition, shit starter, and then Austin comes in and saves the day. I always have his back regardless if he right or wrong. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to it. I don't know how to pronounce your names. I just thought I would call you Elmo. I'm trying to get back to where I was, y'all.
Want to advertise to an audience that actually pays attention? Let me introduce you to fans on Spotify.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I have been waiting for you. Blue Chew Gold works differently than what he
Was trying to make Carmelo Anthony leave. Should I do that in real time so y'all can actually understand the severity of this?
Yep. So everybody talking about what
Yeah,
he
you
confessed.
know what? Hold on. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay. But hold on. Right there, he said he was protecting himself. You know what? Let me just do it in real time because this is what the defense should have done, right? This is what the defense should have done. I got these. Somebody shoot up the victim, maybe be over there. Under a memorial pen. Don't reach for anything, all right, man? Stop right there, folks. But hold on. Okay, let's do this. This is what the defense should have did before court. Now, I want y'all to hear the protecting myself part, and I want y'all to hear when he said he wasn't guilty.
Oh,
Here we
hold
go.
on. Sorry.
I'm going to enhance the I'm going to enhance this audio so you guys can, you know what?
Somebody in the comments saying Eddie Parra
I'm gonna just
stabbed
title it
Austin by mistake.
Carmelo enhanced.
Baby, when I tell you them people can get what I'm saying over here and take it
And I'm
over
just
there,
doing this in
other
real time.
places,
I'm doing this in real time.
every
Something that
time.
Mike Howard and the defense attorney should have did. I'm looking at the audio waves on this video. Those are the most lowest points of the audio when Karmelo was speaking. They're the lowest points of the audio when Karmelo was speaking. Okay, so I'm going to play the one I just I'm going to play the one I just enhanced so you guys can hear this. Okay? Where is it at? Hold on one second. I'm trying to figure out where did it go on mine.
And Melo said he put his hands on me. Yeah, I'm trying to get him to get it right so I can move on.
Hold on, y'all. Part. Did y'all hear it? That. Hold on one second. I'm trying to figure out where did it go on mine.
It's freezing, it's freezing, it's freezing, it's freezing. F-R-E-E-Z-Y.
to listen to see if you can hear it better now. Here we go. Now, let's see if you guys can hear it better now.
But hold on.
And I'm protecting myself.
Did you hear that? Did you hear it? All I did was use my audio engineering
Did y'all hear
skills
that?
right then. Did y'all hear that? This is the first time somebody actually raised the volume on that part.
Sir, no, it's not the first time. It's the first time this year, maybe, but this is not the first time. Ugh.
Did y'all hear it? Did y'all know that I'm an audio engineer by trade? Did you know that I'm an audio engineer by trade?
Sir,
Did you hear? All I did.
Got these suspects, and they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that? Look here.
hey, Janet.
I know I'm not.
He said, I know I'm not guilty.
Did you hear what he said? He put his hands on me. I know I'm not guilty.
Did y'all hear that?
So we have, I was protecting myself. Did you hear what he said? He put his hands on me.
I know I'm not guilty.
I know I'm not guilty. So we have, I was protecting myself. We have, he put his hands on me. I know I'm not guilty. But they never include that part. They always say, well, he admitted that he murdered. No, he did not. He never admitted he murdered anyone. Anyone.
No, he didn't say I murdered him. He just said,
Karmelo Anthony never admitted that he murdered anyone. He
hey,
actually
Joe.
told the officer he was protecting himself and he knows he's not guilty. This is the enhanced version, the
Okay.
enhanced audio version that I just did in real time in front of y'all.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
But hold on.
And I'm protecting myself.
I was protecting myself.
But hold on.
And I'm protecting myself.
But hold on.
And I'm protecting myself.
He actually said, and I was just protecting myself. And I was just protecting myself. And I was just protecting myself. He said, and I was just protecting myself. He didn't say I was protecting myself. He said,
And
and
he
I
asked
was
her-
just. Do you know what just means? Somebody put just
Nothing
mean.
more, nothing less.
Somebody put
less.
just. What do you guys think just means in the chat? What does just protect mean? What does just mean? Does anybody know what just means? What does the word just indicate? It indicates that's all he was doing. He didn't murder nobody. He wasn't trying to kill nobody. The only thing what just does, when he used the word just, that means that he's secluded. He only was protecting himself. That's it. Only. Nothing more, nothing less. Only protecting himself. He didn't include murder. He didn't include anything else.
Well, he couldn't
said,
have included murder because he didn't think that what he did. First of all, the guy hadn't died yet, so he wouldn't have admitted to murder because he felt like all he did was poke him. He wasn't trying to kill him, so he could not have admitted to murder. As far as he knew at that time, he was still alive. And it never crossed his mind that a Hunter, big linebacker, took a poke and couldn't take a poke. That never crossed his mind. Y'all standing up over me, 4 or 5, well, at least 4 of y'all standing up over me, big linebackers. Yeah, no. And I'm saying, we cool as long as you don't touch me. And then you joke about, man, you ain't got nothing in that bag. So he couldn't have been admitting to murder. He didn't even think that he was going to die. The coach said, but what if he do? He said, first he said, he's not going to die. And the cop or somebody said, but what if he do? And he went into, I told him not to touch me. Yeah. So let me move on. Because we are finna examine the bag and the knife, the weapon. Y'all ready? I'm 46 minutes in. Let's go.
Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. It turns out one of the fastest growing segments of people signing up for Mint are people over the age of 55.
All right, everybody. Hey, we're going to talk about a couple of pieces of the Karmelo Anthony evidence that you guys just cannot rest about. Super
Right.
chat's available. If you want to send me a super chat, I would appreciate that to support the channel. These are the same knife. Then one.
So like she's starting on the knives. And it was more than one. So I'm trying to understand, did they find these, or this is what was considered evidence?
Hi, Missy Glass. I see you. These are the 4 pictures that the state put out, and it's, what are these? States Exhibit 30.
So these are the knives that the state put out. So why would the state have more than one knife? And is it the actual knife, or is it, because one of them have a marker by it, right? But I thought they never presented them. There go one, and there's one at the bottom. So they have a green knife, and they have a silver one. So did they find these 2 knives on the crime scene? Yeah, I'm smiling at them because they trying to play in our face.
435, 52, and 53. Now, y'all tell me, are these the same knife?
Oh, it was blood? Oh, on Melo. Why do people ask if there was, why would there necessarily be blood on Melo if he poked and ran? Why are people wanting to, I mean, they said that he had a poke on, blood on his finger. But why do we assume that there will be blood on him? Why was there no blood on Melo's hands or clothes? Because it was a poke and he ran. Or he ran and one of the Memorial High School people took it. Poked him. But I don't necessarily if it was, see, he wasn't if he just poked, I'm not necessarily expecting to see blood all over the place. Hell, Charlie Kirk got popped in his whatever, and if there was no blood on his white t-shirt, the blood was shooting outside his neck. Why it happens like that, I don't know, but I don't necessarily think that Karmelo has to have blood on him if he poked and ran. He didn't continue to sit there and brawl. But he also fell. Well, what I saw, they said one of those pushes, he got pushed and his head went back. We don't know if that was at the beginning when Karmelo fell, or you talking about Austin fell on him. If Austin fell on him, hell, he could have fell on the bag where the blade was. But it's my understanding that the blade was half cocked, like this one down here at the bottom. It wasn't fully extended. So it's a good chance that that nylon bag, that when he fell on Karmelo, he fell on the part of the blade that was sticking through the nylon. If this is the half cock they was talking about, then he didn't just go in and jam. A lot of this really could have been a freak accident if it came through that nylon bag, cause it's just a nylon backpack, right? So if something sharp comes through the weave of the bag, yeah. So who knows? Because nobody ever saw Karmelo sticking. Nobody saw him stick Austin. You understand? So it could have been the blade, that part of the blade came through the bag. That's why I want to see the bag. The bag is very relevant. Who had it last? He could have poked himself with the bag, grabbing somebody else's shit. Now, I heard them say that, Amaro, but when we look at that video, we saw him run down them steps. So what are you talking about? No, Melo fell down the steps. We didn't see that. We saw him run down it. I remember hearing people say that, but what we saw with our own eyes is that he ran down them steps, them bleachers himself. So now listen, what we cannot do is still hold on to rumors. We can't just hold on to a controlled narrative when we saw with our own eyes him running down them steps. Did you not see him running down those bleachers? Armor of God. Did you see him run down them bleachers? He cut to the other side. He came out the back of the canopy. He looked to the left, he looked to the right, and then he fled to the left, right? And he bounced down them bleachers. When did you see him fall? Armor of God, come on now. Because you're repeating a narrative that our eyes say otherwise. I don't know what tape you saw, and I hope, I know you have seen the video where he came out the back, ran to the next set of bleachers and bounced down every last one of them. One of those boys go to the trash can. It looked like he was finna run after Karmelo, but he didn't. Karmelo made it to the bottom of them bleachers running. Now you got Armor of God as your name, and I know you're not finna sit here and tell us no story when we done seen that over and over again. Karmelo did not fall down them steps. He quickly got down them steps and took off where nobody gonna catch him. He never fell. So if you seen a video where he has fallen or fell down, it was altered. Trust me. And I was about to go find it, but yeah, you got to do your own due diligence on that, because it may be on this one. She may show it on this one, but Karmelo made it to the bottom of them steps and he didn't fall not one time.
Wait for it.
Oh, she finna show it. Hold on. We got to stop that, y'all. We got to stop running with these fake narratives, you know, that we've already seen the evidence otherwise. Ain't nobody else talking about Karmelo failed, because once these clear vision videos came out, he never failed. He gonna shoot out the back.
Karmelo is under the tent. All the boys are under
and he gonna look this way, and he gonna look this way, and he gonna run down them steps. He didn't fall not one time.
Karmelo runs towards
Where he fall at?
he runs back. Now,
Where he fall at?
One guy puts something in the garbage can, goes
he
back.
running.
A second guy
He
puts
running.
something in the garbage can, and he chases after Karmelo. Did y'all catch that? I'm gonna back it up.
So
Watch what happens as Karmelo. See the guy walking. Let me back it up.
There you go. He right there. He looking to the left, to the right.
All right. You see this guy? The guy comes out from under the tent, and he's going to walk down to that garbage can.
They scuffling.
Karmelo pops out the top, and he runs out, and that guy gets scared and runs away. Now, one kid puts something in the garbage.
He jumps down, and he takes off.
Something in the garbage, and that kid
when did he fall?
But watch what happens in a couple minutes.
When did he fall? He jumps to the bottom of it. What I see is him jumping down to the bottom of it. And then he takes off. So what's your point? So you expected for him to have blood right where he slips. So why would he have to have blood? Didn't nobody push him? He got to the bottom of the steps. It looked like he landed. It looked like he skipped one to me. But I didn't... He didn't have no fall, because if he fell, he got his ass right back up. But what's your point with the slip? You was talking about blood. Now, why would he have to... I mean, what was your point about blood? You said he fell. He didn't fall. He didn't fall. That wasn't a fall to me.
Melo, did y'all catch that?
Didn't nobody push him. He ran across there. The ground was wet. Okay, but he didn't fall. He didn't hit the ground.
Watch what happens.
No.
As Karmelo, see the guy walking. Let me back it up.
But what's your point?
All right.
Yeah, I'm not understanding your point. You asked why did Karmelo not have any blood on him? Then you said he fell. Fell down the steps. You said he fell down the steps. Let me go back and look at your comments. Melo fell down the steps. That's what you said. He fell down the steps. If you go back up and read your comments, you said, no, Melo fell down the steps. He did not fall down the steps. I see him fall down. I see him fell at the last step. You said, okay, so can we agree? You said no, Melo fell down the steps. He did not fall down the steps. Right? He did not fall down the steps. I don't care how we fix it. He did not fall down the steps. He slipped. You said he fell down the steps. That's a lie. I mean, I got to call it what that is. That's a lie. So I hope from this point on, you stop saying he fell down the steps, because he didn't. And so I don't understand, I don't understand why he don't have no blood on him. He fell down the steps. He didn't fall down the steps. I hear someone by accident. Can you please check? Yeah, Judah. How long did you hide him? Oh, yeah, all they said was exactly. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Judah, if you still here, I just, it was by mistake. I removed, I'm sorry. Yeah, Judah. I hope you're still here. You said, why was there no blood on Melo's hand or clothes where there were no fingerprints? They said the rain. I don't know. But he didn't have no blood on his clothes. Yeah, I don't know why he would. He didn't get hit. My fur baby hit the screen. I was coming in. Oh, okay. I hope they come back. Let's go.
Down to that garbage can. Karmelo pops out the top, and he runs out, and that guy gets scared and runs away. Now, one kid puts something in the garbage, goes back. A second kid put something in the garbage, and
It just
that
looked
kid
like that
gets
was a
chased.
hard land
But
to
watch
me.
what happens in a couple minutes. Carmelo is trying to figure out where to run.
Hey,
He's looking for
God's
safety.
child blessing.
Um, he's looking for somebody. But hold on and watch what's
Should
about to
I?
happen. Yeah, Tammy. A
So
lot of
let's,
people have
can we go back to the
said
knives and hear what they were
Yes,
saying
here's
about
what
the
my husband
knives? So we cleared that up. He did not fall down the steps.
That's because I have
Let's
some
go back to the
equipment,
knives
like
because I don't know if we got
This
that
is kind of
clear.
a flashlight is whatever this black thing is here that I can't make out what this is. But I hope it was free for an internal. And did I show you guys the the M yet? No, I didn't show you that. Okay, I'll show you that next. So people are convinced that Carmelo didn't actually do this. I don't know.
So the blade, so when I heard that the blade wasn't fully out, so he couldn't have just jab like that because the knife wasn't fully extended.
To me, it looks
And
like,
heck, look like one is gray
to me, it
and one
looks
is
like
green.
if you look at where they are on the bleacher, I feel like they're not quite in the same place, right? If you look at the one that's on the top left, it looks like it's hanging off into the crack between the two bleachers, but I don't know. And then if you look at the green one, it's not quite hanging off into the crack, right? The top left one here, oh, I think y'all can see my mouse. I'm sorry, you guys. The top left one here, this one
I'm
looks
watching
like
on
it's hanging off
TV.
into the
Okay.
crack.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. She said
This
it was
one here
by
does not look
mistake,
like it's hanging
okay?
off into the crack.
But I corrected it.
So I don't know. And
It was
did I show you guys
one
the X,
found
the M
under
yet?
the
No, I didn't show you that.
bleachers.
Okay, I'll show you that next. So
Auntie,
these are
I
the
don't
four
think he
evidence
did the stabbing because why
exhibits. It
nobody
does
didn't
not
see it.
tell which
Yeah, and
one
they were
is
still
which.
fighting up
I mean,
under
which
it,
one is the original
up
image,
under the
which one
canopy.
is a different image. Also, in this lighter one up top left, you'll notice that there's a big shadow underneath the blade. And over here, there's no shadow. So I don't know. It could be the way the photographer took it. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think.
Yeah, there's a possibility that it was by his own guy.
Asked about this engraving on the butt of this gun. This is the gun. I'm sorry, you guys. This knife. This is the only picture where you can see it. I zoomed in a little bit, and that clearly looks like somebody etched that in there with a key or something like that. It does not. People said that the father gave the twins the same knife and had the bottom engraved. I don't know. This doesn't look like a professional did it, and if a professional did,
No, they don't look like it was engraved.
For an intern or an apprentice or something, because that doesn't look like a professional. Doesn't look like a professional etching to me.
It looked like it's probably a part of the flashlight.
Even if it is the letter M, it could be Melo, or it could be Metcalf, or it could be something else, because if you look over to the right of the letter M, it looks like a 1 or something, like a M1 or something. I don't know. I can't make it out. This to me is this is inconclusive. This is inconclusive.
Yeah, that's probably something, one of the tools
tools
that can pop out.
And we'll run through these again, just so that everybody is up to date. Okay, so this is the question with the knife. And here they're measuring the blade of the knife because the statute treats a knife of a certain length differently from how it treats a knife of another length. Someone said in my comments, why would you try to make this out to be a knife instead of a multi-tool? Well, because this is a knife. I mean, this clearly is primarily a knife with some other functionality to it, okay? So let me go back to the brighter pictures and show you some more of the functionality. So if you were here in my live where I was talking about this evidence without showing it, here you can see, right in this bottom butt of the gun, you can see that there's some kind of a rope cutter right there.
A rope cutter.
And then
a rope cutter. So when I
here,
keep talking about more than one of these kids had a utility tool, because how else would they be able to cut the rope? Right? I've been saying that. So it was not just Karmelo that had a utility device, knife, whatever, because they had to tie the rope, right, for the canopy to be able to withstand those storms that kept coming back to back. So to hear her say that's the rope cutter.
Other functionality to it. Okay, so let me go back to the brighter pictures and show you some more of the functionality. So if you were here in my live where I was talking about this evidence without showing it, here you can see right in this bottom butt of the gun, you can see that there's some kind of a rope cutter right there. And then up here, maybe you can see it better on this lower right one. Up in this corner, there appears to be some kind of a hook, possibly a beer can opener. And then the third thing, which someone said might actually be, the third thing that someone said might actually be some kind of a flashlight is whatever this black thing is here. I can't make out what this is, okay? So I don't know. You guys decide for yourselves. Tell me in the chat what you think. All right, and there's the M again, and there's whatever this black thing is. If you guys know what this black thing is, let me know what that is. It's some, it could be some other functionality, or it could be, you know, a rest for your finger or something. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. All right, for those of you guys who just came in, again, I am Gray. This is my channel, Council Gray. Thank you for tuning in live. Go ahead and hit the like button, the subscribe button, the comment. I also can now take super chats, so feel free to
shout out to Council Gray.
Donation to support the channel. So yeah, because this is turning out to be a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. So and I'm starting to recognize you guys.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Welcome to all my day ones, because some of you guys have been here for a year, even though I was not here for a year. And to all my new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. All right. So now we're to the video, and I'm going back to. Bear with me. I'm going to open this on my cell phone as well. All right, you guys. I see you putting your theories in. After I show all the evidence, I'm gonna come back to the chats, and we're gonna talk about it, because you guys have some really good ideas and some strong feelings about what is going on in this video. So this here is the channel 4 footage that I showed you before. I'm not gonna actually show you this unless we can't see it in the other zoomed in footage. But hold on, let me just open up my cell phone so that I can see what you guys are seeing, just to make sure I don't lose you guys. So I'm about to play. We're going to go into the garbage can right now. We're going to go into the garbage can. So a lot of people said, what about the guy who put something in the garbage? Well, I'm getting ready to tell you that 2 people ran out from under that tent and put something in the garbage. And then a third person almost dove into that garbage can and pulled something out of it. And I'm going to show you clear as day.
Clear as day. We like clear as day.
Oops. Because this thing, you guys just are not happy with this. Okay, so I have my cell phone on now so that I can see exactly what you guys are seeing. Okay, so let's get it. We're not going to look at this video. We're actually going to look at the zoomed in video. This is footage that I pulled from the Channel 4 news. Now, if you've been following this, you know that I don't really like the way Channel 4 edited this news. But I went and I looked at the same footage on multiple news channels, and they all edited the film in some way, shape, or form. Okay? And what they left out was how Austin and Hunter was in the group, but what they all cut out was how Austin entered the tent and made a beeline for Karmelo. They all cut those first couple minutes out, and they just focused on the minute of the push and Karmelo jumping out the top. But what we're going to talk about with this garbage can happens after all that anyway, so I think it's going to be okay. All right, let me press play, and there's no sound, so all you will hear is me talking, and I'll draw your attention to the moment that we're talking about. Okay, so this is slightly zoomed in, and I got this from Channel 4. So I want to draw your attention to this garbage can. If you can see my mouse moving, I want to draw your attention to this garbage can right here. All right. There's commotion happening inside the tent of some sort, but we're not talking about that today.
Simple. I only pay $10 a month for my internet connection. Fast, unlimited, anywhere.
Have you heard about Ryoko Pro? This is the cutting edge.
Everybody's already under the tent, but we're not focused on that. We're going to focus on what happens when Karmelo pops out the top. And I want to draw your attention to this garbage can right here.
Yeah, but we know that. We know that they... Do we agree that it was 2 people dumping stuff in the trash? I'm just trying to get past this party.
Wait for it.
Or do I just need to let it play?
Karmelo is under the tent. All the boys are under the tent right now. All right, there's the struggle. Karmelo's going to pop out the back. Look at the guy walking towards the garbage can. Karmelo runs towards the garbage can, and he runs back. Now watch this. One guy puts something in the garbage can, goes back to a second guy puts something in the garbage can, and he chases after Karmelo. Did y'all catch that? I'm going to back it up. Watch what happens as
They was going to poke Karmelo.
Let me back it up. 10 more seconds. All right. You see this guy? The guy comes out from under the tent, and he's going to walk down to that garbage can. Karmelo pops out the top, and he runs out, and that guy gets scared and runs away. Now, one kid puts something in the garbage, goes back. A second kid puts something in the garbage, and that kid gets chased. But watch what happens in a couple minutes. Karmelo is trying to figure out where to run. He's looking for safety. He's looking for...
Oh, that guy stopped where Karmelo stopped.
Somebody, but hold on and watch what's about to happen. Yeah, Tammy, a lot of people have seen it, but a lot of people didn't notice the second person or the third person, which is about to happen in another minute or so. I missed it. I missed it the first time. Y'all had to point it out to me, which I appreciate. So Karmelo's going to walk back over to the tent, and I want you guys to see what's about to happen. There's Karmelo. He's going to hook up with his coach. He's looking for his coach. All right, so now he finds his coach. The coach is embracing him, and they're going to walk back towards that garbage can.
I'm the edema building up in your lower leg, and most compression socks can't even touch me. Let me show you what's actually...
All right, wait for it. Now, okay, now they're walking back towards the garbage can, back towards the tent. They're walking. Now, the tent is going to come up in the left side of the screen. I'm sorry, not the tent, the garbage can. Now watch this guy go and pick up the garbage can. Let me back that up for you guys, okay? And he's digging in it right now. Let me back it up. I'll back it up to right there.
Yeah, we know this part, y'all. I need to get to these
Okay.
knives and these backpacks.
This is Karmelo. They're walking back toward. Now look at the garbage can right there. It has been toppled over somehow. Karmelo is coming up on it. And he's going to walk past it and then watch what happens. Karmelo is far enough away from him. You see him not yet. But one of the things that people are saying, some people came in after the knife. All right. So here are the 4 state's exhibits of the knife on the scene. And
those are 2 different knives.
Some people really do believe that Karmelo did not that Karmelo did not harm Austin. But honestly, Karmelo would have to be some kind of fool to, or either that or he's playing bridge and everybody else is playing hearts. I don't know. He would have to be some kind of fool
To trust his attorney.
Himself get sentenced to 35 years without saying anything. If he did not do it, right, and people are convinced that Hunter stabbed Austin, Eddie did something, so, somebody set him up, I don't know.
Eddie did something.
But one of the things that people are saying is that the Metcalf boys had the same knife. Both of them had been given the same Walmart knife by their father, and that one of them might have been khaki and the other one might have been green, which you might do if you have twins. I don't know. What do you think? Are these the same knife, or are they different knives? Is one blue and one green? I mean, one khaki and one green? I don't know. Let's see what you're saying in the chat. And then also here is the
blood
close-up of the butt of the khaki-colored one, and it says there's an M there.
Y'all see the blood?
People are saying that that's for Metcalf, and that the boy's father said that.
Yeah, the blood is inconsistent to me as well. So we don't.
This is not a professional engraving, and this knife is so cheap that it looks. I mean, look how battered this green one is. Look how this is not a high-end knife. It looks like this paint would scratch off pretty easily, and that's what it looks like to me. This looks like the letter M, but it could be Metcalf. It could be Melo. I don't know. All right, and then there's the knife. Someone in my comments also said, how can you say that it was a knife and not a multi-tool? Because if you were here when I discussed the evidence, I talked about it didn't look like a multi-tool and it didn't look like a Swiss Army knife, which people were calling it a multi-tool, right? And this is primarily a knife with some other functionality on it. All right. So this is the logo that was on the backpack, and this is the Centennial logo. This is the cop. He finds the knife right there in that.
There go one blue bag. There go another one.
There's no tarp around him. Where the tarp is, that's what I meant to show you guys. I meant to show you guys that the tarp was over where the guy was who put the thing in the garbage can.
Do y'all see that? There go a blue bag, and there go a blue bag. There was more than one blue bag out there. One looked like a royal blue and one was a dark blue. Okay? Because they have moved the tents. They moved the canopy down. But he done walked all over evidence. He moved evidence. Bruh. Why are you tampering with evidence? What you doing?
And this is what this officer did. Here's the 2 backpacks. Are they the same backpack? If they are,
that's Karmelo's backpack.
Definitely, the photographer definitely manipulated the image.
Do y'all see that?
Because here the bag is upside down, and here the bag is perfectly sat upright and wedged.
There go that Titan symbol.
Cocoon. Are these the same backpack?
There go that
I guess.
Titan symbol.
They're certainly color corrected. One of them is
no,
not the right color. Right?
Because go back. Go back.
All right, so let me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go back. because the lining, oh, let me play
It's
it.
upside down. And
The
here the
shoulder
bag is perfectly
straps.
sat upright and wedged into that little cocoon.
Okay.
Are these the same
So
backpack?
here, the strap looks blue. On here, the straps look dark. Am I tripping? This stuff looks dark. Look like it's black down here, like the black up here. Look at that shoulder strap back here. That looks dark. So it looks like it's blue and black. This is blue. This is black. This looks black. Or dark blue. This right here looks is blue. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I tripping? And baby, if this is the bag, then yeah, that half cocked blade could definitely pierce through that bag. But this looks dark to me. Y'all still here? It ain't but a few of us. Can you hear me?
Maybe. I guess. I don't know. They're certainly color corrected. One of them is not the right color, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So let me get into these chats. Tell me what you guys want me to review again. I want to hear your theories, right? Does anybody think that everybody's making this into a conspiracy theory that it isn't?
I think that's how they planned it to be.
Chats. You guys don't forget to subscribe. I want to hear from you guys. The two knives look just alike, like they're for twins. Justice, oh my God. Oh my God, just in time. Glad to have you. Glad you made it. I found... Oh, Justice is on it, you guys. This is one of my super sleuth correspondents out in the field. She says, I found some huge issues in one of the videos, possibly coordinated efforts by the boys in black. So first of all, you will remember that the coach had sent out that message earlier in the day telling everybody to wear black. And so that's why all the boys were wearing black, which makes them all very difficult to distinguish from one another. What is definitely clear is that the first boy who threw something in the garbage can, he definitely came from under the tent, up a couple of stairs under the tent, right? So he was right in the middle of the melee, and came down and threw something in the tent. All right, yeah, Jess. So I'll be looking for your post. All right, let's see what else we got. They look like different knives, plus they removed tampered evidence. Thank you. Congratulations on your huge channel growth. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you to everybody who's been sticking around and subscribing, etc. Why no fingerprints? Yeah, you know, that's a good question. That's a good question. And maybe there were fingerprints. You know, it just may not have been entered into evidence. The blood patterns look different. Okay, let's go back and see.
I recommend everyone get one, no matter if you have a lot of money or not. No more paying for repairs every time you find a small crack, hole, or leak around the house. This steel epoxy putty is ready to use in seconds. Just knead it and press it onto the damaged area. Once it cures, it becomes rock hard, extremely durable, and won't easily fall off. Perfect for repairing pipes, metal parts, wall holes, tile gaps, door and window cracks, garage tools, and so much more. No complicated tools, no professional skills required. Handle small repairs around your home in minutes. Grab yours now before they sell out. I recommend everyone get one, no matter if you have a lot of money or not. No more paying for repairs every time you find a small crack, hole, or leak around the house. This steel epoxy putty is ready to use in seconds. Just knead it and press it onto the damaged area. Once it cures, it becomes rock hard, extremely durable, and won't easily fall off. Perfect for repairing.
Let's go. Where we going?
All right, here's the blood pattern on this one, and then here's the blood pattern on this one. Now you can't quite see. They look like different knives, plus they removed tampered evidence.
Very much tampered.
Ah, thank you. Congratulations on your huge channel growth. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you to everybody who's been sticking around and subscribing, etc. Why no fingerprints? Yeah, you know, that's a good question. That's a good question. And maybe there were fingerprints. You know, it just may not have been entered into evidence.
Why would they not?
The blood patterns look different. Okay, let's go back and see. All right, here's the blood pattern on this one, and then here's the blood pattern on this one. Now you can't
cut this light on.
quite see. Maybe, I mean, I said in my thing yesterday, maybe the reason they lightened it was so that you could see the blood differentiated. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so those are the images. Are they different? I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, they different. Right here. And
If
up here.
Karmelo did this, why is Eddie seen changing clothes at the track meet after this happened? Those are those twins' knives. Okay, I don't know. I didn't see Eddie. Who wrote that? Missy Glass. Where did they see Eddie changing clothes?
Yeah, see, this is what throws me.
I
I know this was some time ago.
All right, Justice. I just shared my theory on this.
Let me see, because, yeah, it's clear that that was Eddie changing clothes.
Karmelo, who was super quick and fast, he sure was, grabbed it and poked Austin Metcalf.
Oh,
that
yeah.
would explain the M on the tool and the blood on Karmelo Anthony's hand. Let me.
Okay, so there's the backpack real quick. How long we got? How long we got? Because I got to cut it down in a minute, shut it down. And yeah, these videos is long. Hold on.
All right. Hey, everybody. The question, did Karmelo's prosecutor hide the evidence? And if not, then who did? Everybody thinks that there's missing evidence.
Absolutely. You ain't got the fingerprints?
We're gonna talk about that, right? Everyone is saying, where's the footage? Where's the blood? Where are the fingerprints? So let's get into all of that today. And I'm gonna show you how evidence works, and I'm gonna show you 7 places where the evidence can vanish, right? Where it can go. I'm not gonna say poof like a fart in the wind, but it can fail to continue along in the process.
How?
Some of them are legit, and some of them are less legit. And we're gonna go through all of that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. It's almost midnight.
All right, so.
And I need to come back with some Trump stuff.
I tried to think, what's the easiest way to break
this is
all
too
down?
long.
What's the easiest way to
I'll be back.
the flow of the evidence?